All right. Test.
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 A lot of people know that, but I'm pretty deep.
So the Elvis
Maybe like
character,
2 knuckles.
did you feel sorry for Elvis in this movie?
Of course.
Yeah.
Elvis is a very sad character. He's a very sad, not pathetic sad, but like it was unfortunate sad. I mean, he went. It shows what fame does to somebody, especially for somebody that makes that much money and is that famous. He was the most famous man in the world.
Yeah.
And he held on at least halfway decent. I mean, he ended up like. Did you ever hear the story about when he went to the White House?
Yeah, with the to propose to Nixon, he should be like the head
FBI
of the,
or some drug enforcement agency, and he was high while doing it. So that's the level of crazy that fame and a ridiculous amount of money will do to you. Now the question is would it do it to you? Like, what would you do with that amount of fame, that amount of money? What does it do to a human being? Like, I mean, is the human brain incapable of that much stardom, that much money, that much fame? Or is it the certain amount of people? Because there are celebrities who did it just fine, who are or were rich and famous, and were probably completely. We're not. Any of us aren't completely sane, but it didn't drive them mad to the levels that it did some other people.
All right, so first of all, let's talk about this. So how about you? All of a sudden I mean, obviously he rose to stardom.
Mm-hmm.
So Elvis started with nothing. You know, came from a poor family, right? And all of a sudden he's just infused with fame and cash and anything he could possibly want, drugs, women, everything, entourage, just everything he wanted around him. He learned he could just get it, and that could easily corrupt a lot of people. So what would you, so let's pretend that this podcast here, we branch off into like crazy, like Norton. Maybe, maybe Wadsworth. If we get really big, we'll get up to Wadsworth, maybe.
All right.
Something like that. Maybe Medina. Now, Medina would be the pinnacle.
I don't know if
Downtown
my
Medina.
brain's able to understand that sort of fame and fortune.
Right.
But
Medina Square, we would be like, that's crazy talk there.
I'm not sure. It'd be scary not to be able to leave my house. And if you're at that level,
That's right.
you ain't leaving your house without being panties thrown at you.
We could not go into the Polish pottery shop.
No,
It's
no
over.
way.
It's over with. Or the polished pottery. Yeah. Yeah. They might make a biopic or a biopic on us, maybe. Either one. Maybe both.
I mean, hopefully. That's another subject of who would play you. But let's go with this.
Too.
But let's go with this.
So this this becomes successful.
And
start
we
to
have
make
ridiculous
money.
amount of fame and fortune.
Right. What would it do to you? Would it make you? Would you go off the rails?
All right. Do you remember what happened to? I believe it was Martin Lawrence,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
where he was naked running down the freeway, swinging a sword. I think it was.
That'd be you
That would be me.
swinging a sword, or be a lightsaber or a sword.
Oh, it was a lightsaber, of course.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm swinging a lightsaber. I'm in dirty, tidy whities, or maybe I just tie-dyed them for whatever reason. I have boxes on my feet, and I'm just running down, screaming about the government or how the kittens are out to get me. Yeah, fame and fortune would not go well with me. That's why I chose to stay poor.
Yeah.
This is a personal lifestyle choice, Brian.
I see.
So what about you? Do you get corrupted?
I would like to think I keep it together fairly well.
Okay. You give to charity.
I could see myself doing that, to be like a
You pet
philanthropist
kittens
type.
instead of throw them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except I would have to buy. I've talked to Allie about this before. I would have to buy like a separate home just for like T-shirts,
Sure.
like a warehouse.
That's a level of crazy, though. I mean,
it definitely is a level. It's already a level of crazy now.
Right.
You know, but I would have to have a warehouse on property.
Sure.
You ever see like the Indiana Jones, like at the end of Indiana Jones, like they put the ark away.
Actually, you know what? I give you one better than that.
Okay.
You make like the old school what is it, the laundromat, where they have the rotating chain things. Each shirt is hung, and you just hit a button, and it goes all throughout the building.
That's perfect.
Until you get to the one you want.
Yep. Like this section would be the music shirts. This section would be like Star Wars. You know,
that's a big section.
It would be a big section. That would be like my crazy, that type of stuff.
See, I now want you to become rich and famous.
And like sneakers and that type of stuff.
Sure.
I'd be that level of crazy with the attire.
Yep.
I always like to have that.
Well,
I need that one instant where somebody somewhere says, "Oh, that shirt's cool," and I'm like, "Yes, that made my whole experience of buying that stupid shirt."
Well, you know how you have you go to a department store and it has the outfit already on a mannequin.
Yeah.
And the ties hanging around the neck.
Yep.
Your shirts come through on the conveyor belt, and the sneakers are tied to the shirt, so you already have it.
Perfect. And a hat with a hat too.
With the hat, of course.
Yep. Yeah. That'd be. I think I'd keep it together. I wouldn't do the drugs, I don't think, and stuff like that. I would. You know, you have to keep an eye on the drinking and everything, but other than that, I think it'd be okay.
See, I would probably. I don't want to say that I would. We're live, so I'm watching. I'm trying to watch some of my language, Brian. I definitely think that I would do a lot of drinking, a lot of drugs. I would.
And now is not enough. Now is not a lot. Is that what you're saying?
Oh no, we're talking about when I get rich and famous. Oh, I thought we were talking about now. Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. Yeah, I'd be fine because nothing would change. We would just go an even keel here.
Yep. Okay.
Same amount of drugs, same amount of alcohol.
Yep.
Did you just see that shit? If you liked what you saw, like and subscribe. Come back. You're going to want to.